God only allowed you to keep the blessings you thanked Him for, how much would you still have in your life right now? Sit with that for a moment. The blessings you begged God for last year are the ones you walk past today without even noticing. Some blessings didn't leave your life. You just stopped recognizing them. Your life didn't suddenly become darker. Your gratitude simply became quieter. And here's the hardest truth. The very moments you take for granted, the simple, ordinary things. When you woke up this morning, when you washed your face, when you brushed your teeth, when you put on your clothes, when you stepped out of your house, when you went to work, when you just sat down, when you stood up, when you talked, when you breathed. These small, everyday things, the things you barely notice, are all blessings we should be thankful for. When was the last time you genuinely gave thanks to the Lord? Gratitude has a mysterious power. It turns what we have into more, while complaining turns what we have into less. Every break you take, every moment of rest, every simple breath, it's all borrowed from God. The things you call ordinary are miracles someone else is praying for. And thankfulness is the fastest way to feel God again. Because gratitude opens doors, and complaining shuts them. Gratitude is an admission. You didn't get here by luck or by your own strength, but by grace. When you thank God, you acknowledge that He is the one leading your life, holding it together, and guiding your steps. Let me remind you what Paul did. Even when the world around him was full of wrong choices and darkness, Paul still chose to thank the Lord. People were turning away from God, but Paul stayed grateful because he understood that gratitude doesn't always change your situation, but it changes you in the situation. His thankful heart kept him steady, calm, and close to God. Paul understood that when you thank God for what you have, He trusts you with what you prayed for. Thankfulness is not optional. It is spiritual power. So, in a world full of chaos, doubt, comparison, and idols, gratitude becomes a spiritual anchor. It's not just a feel-good habit. It's a shield against bitterness, despair, and the emptiness that comes when you chase after the wrong things. Luke chapter 17 verses 15 through 19 tells the story of 10 who were healed, but only one returned to thank God. That's when he unlocked a deeper connection with God. Gratitude unlocks a deeper relationship with Him. So remember, the next time you breathe, open your eyes, or feel comfort, you're holding a blessing. And choosing to thank God for it is not small. It's a declaration, a statement that says, I see you, Creator. I recognize your goodness. It is not happiness that makes us grateful, but gratefulness that makes us happy. Our emotions are dictated by our thoughts, which is why it's imperative to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5 says, We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. We can easily become overwhelmed with fear when we let our thoughts drift into the unknown rather than focus on what is known. Fear is focused on the future and what could happen, whereas gratitude requires a present focus on what is happening. By focusing on all we have to be grateful for each day, rather than dwelling on tomorrow's unknowns, we minimize the impact of fear. Remember, thankfulness turns what we have into enough. Psychologically, gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing or broken toward what's given. It reshapes your mindset from lack to abundance. Gratitude isn't just a good feeling. Science shows it actually reshapes your life, mind, and body. When you practice thankfulness regularly, you unlock something powerful. Research finds that people who cultivate gratitude tend to have better mental health, less depression and anxiety, calmer hearts, and deeper peace. More than that, thankfulness affects your body too. People who practice gratitude often sleep better, have healthier hearts, and show lower stress levels because their nervous systems settle rather than spiral under pressure. It changes you, and it changes how you see everything around you. Take a deep breath and say it with your heart. Thank you, Lord. Not later, not sometime this week, now. This moment is a gift, so honor the giver.